Thank you so much for joining us for YCP Live Reads. I'm Erica Sable Flores, and I'm the program manager for the Youth Cinema Project. If you're hearing about us for the first time, YCP is a 501c3 nonprofit that brings project-based learning into public schools. We bring professional filmmakers into the classroom that teach the students an entire filmmaking program that lasts 1 year, where the students get to learn writing, pitching, casting, production design, photography, acting, lighting, editing, post-production, the whole thing. So to learn more about our program or check out some of our student-made films, you can look around our website, youthcinemaproject.org, after the show. And if you missed any of the live reads, you can also watch them on our website. Also, please subscribe to all of our social media channels to keep updated on the work we do. So today we have Little America joining YCP Live Reads. We have the cast of the Jaguar episode. Thank you so much to Jearnest for helping us make this happen. And while everybody's getting ready, I want to take a minute to talk about a very important group of people. It is Teacher Appreciation Week. And so we have with us today a group of superstar YCP teachers. So like I mentioned before, YCP brings professional filmmakers into the classroom, and they work closely with the classroom teacher, guiding and helping the students to produce and complete their short films. So today I have joining me Ms. Felix from Bell Gardens Intermediate in Montebello.
Hello, everyone.
Hi. Thank you for joining us. Ms. Bazor from Cesar Chavez Middle School in Pajaro Valley.
Hi, everyone.
Hello. And then we have Mr. Wiggs from Desert Willow Middle School in Palmdale joining us today.
Hey, everyone. How you doing?
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us on YCP Live Reads. So why don't we go around and you guys share with us how long you've been working with YCP and what has been your favorite part of the program?
Hello. Well, I first came across YCP at our district movie premiere in 2018. I was amazed by the movies, the films the students put out, and immediately sought the guidance of my administrator and the superintendent as to how to bring it to our school. And within a couple weeks, I was sent to training, and we've had it at our school for 2 years now. And apparently it will be at all schools, at all middle schools and high schools by this fall.
And what is your favorite part about the program?
My favorite part about the program is how you bring language arts and make it real. The ability to bring life to students' writing and to students' stories. The narrative component has just meshed very well. And when it comes to time for pitching, it's also perfect for the persuasive unit we have.
Okay, thank you. Lucy?
I've been a part of YCP for 3 years now, and it's been amazing to see the students succeed in something that's not really considered academics. So seeing them thrive in an engaging environment and really just seeing what they can do with the camera and with their imagination, you know, from writing to actual reality is really incredible. And also just being able to learn from the students and the mentors themselves has been quite an experience. So I've been enjoying it so far.
Thank you. Mr. Wicks?
Hey, how's everyone? What am I, well, let me get back to this. I've been teaching YCP for the last 3 years. In fact, I pioneered this, the program at our district. And what I enjoy seeing most is the fact that our students become very creative storytellers. And then watching that, that's an awesome experience. From seeing this little concept, this little idea develop into a great narrative. It's exciting.
Thank you so much for that. So at YCP, we like to say that the film is the medium, but the student is the project. And what that means to us is that while the students are making their films, we put a lot of emphasis in them learning communication skills like good writing and public speaking, teamwork, self-advocacy, and the value of their voices to this industry, but also to the world. So teachers, could you share with us, how have you seen your students transform because of the work that they do with YCP?
Well, the self-confidence has been a big component, and they all carry themselves much taller. And teaching for 20 years, this is the first time I see this in students. They have this dedication and commitment to themselves and their group. Their work ethics is at another level. If they come across any problems, they work together, they collaborate, and they get very creative with the problem solving skills. So just to see them come together outside of the academic world and problem solve and even plan on their own time how to get together after school to make either the scene better or the script better, it's a lot of fun to see. And it's also very self-satisfying.
Yeah, and I'd like to just add to that. I was talking to a student the other day, and he was just saying how 3 years ago, before this is his third year in YCP, he had very low self-confidence. He was very quiet in the classroom. And thanks to YCP, he's really started to grow out of his shell and really become the student that he is, and is, advocating for himself and just putting his ideas out there. So the confidence is a huge thing, but also just seeing the light that the students bring, and really when they light up and see that they are good at something, because I think that's what a lot of students struggle with. And finally, you give them a camera, you give them the boom or the zoom or whatever it is, and they just shine with it. So it's awesome to see.
Thank you.
Seeing my students develop into creative solving problem solvers, that's been really cool, because of the fact that during production, you face so many challenges, as far as scheduling, script analysis, problems with props. I mean, just a myriad of issues, and how they get through it with using that grit attitude, and they're very resilient. I mean, that's really rewarding to see that.
Wow, thank you so much for that. That feels really good to hear, because that's why we do what we do. Thank you so much for everything you do, and for being such superstars for this program, and for being here today to share your experience with our audience from YCP Libraries. And it looks like it's time to get started. So remember, you can now watch Live Reads on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 1 p.m. We have Elena of Avalor on Friday. And then for our closing week, we have Selena the series, Mayans MC, and Narcos Mexico. So now we're going to be handing it over to Dawn, who's one of our filmmaking mentors, and she's going to be our host today. Thank you, teachers. Hi, Dawn. Are you there? Hi.
Hey, hi, Erica. Thank you. That was wonderful to hear those stories from them.
I know.
Yeah, really great. So today we're going to be reading a script written by one of my amazing students. And we have an amazing cast of actors from Apple TV's Little America. They were the cast for the episode The Jaguar, which focused on the Dreamer experience in the US. They'll be joining us momentarily to perform Rigged, written by Cielo, an 11th grade YCP student from Williams Junior Senior High School in Williams, California. So Cielo will be joining us here. Oh, here she is. She's joining us here to introduce her script. Hi, Cielo. How are you?
Oh, good. And you?
I'm great. I'm great. We're so excited that you're here with us today. Can you tell us what your script is about?
It's basically about a girl who overcomes her fears of being judged with the help of her friends and runs for class president.
Great. What inspired you to write this story?
What really inspired me, like the story, was with the help of Mr. Welcome, my media teacher, and I guess personal experiences, because I suffer from social anxiety, so that like really helped me write the story.
Well, that's really brave, because social anxiety is frightening. So
Yeah.
I'm super proud of you and super excited that you're here and that they're reading the script today. So
Yeah.
Your production team worked really hard at filming Rigged.
Yeah.
What did it feel like for you to have your idea turned into a script and then into a film?
It felt really exciting and like good and proud of myself, because I never thought that it'd be something I'd be doing. And like with the help of my friend Brenda, she really helped me a lot. So like, yeah.
That's great. That's great. Well, thank you so much, Cielo, for being here with us. Do you have any shout outs?
I'd like to shout out my class for helping me make this everything, and Mr. Welcome and Brenda for like being really supportive the whole time, and then my friend Patrick for telling me and giving me the news first.
That's awesome. Great. Well, I have one shout out or two, actually. I want to shout out to Justin, who is my co-mentor in the class. He's an amazing guy, and we couldn't have done this without one another. I know that. And then to Mr. Welcome, the classroom teacher. He was great. He just was so instrumental in making this work. So I think now it is time to get started. Let's go ahead and bring out the actors, these wonderful actors that we're lucky enough to have with us today. So joining us from the cast of Apple TV's Little America, we have, I'm drum rolling as I wait for this amazing cast to come. John! Woo! Hi, John Ortiz, thank you so much for being here. Now, John has a list of credits far too long for us to name. Yeah?
Yeah,
I know you do.
I'm just thrilled to be here. Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much. I know that this is so exciting for us. All right, next we have Jearnest Corchado, who plays, oh wait, you are playing Nia, the lead character.
Yes.
Awesome, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Okay, great. Next we have joining us is Gustavo Gomez. Gustavo is playing Jack today. He's your best friend. Thank you, Gustavo, for being here.
Yeah, thank you.
Next we have Melina Bobadilla. She is playing Maria, your antagonist. Yes, Yellow?
She's just misunderstood.
Misunderstood. Thank you all so much for being here. This is super exciting, super exciting. So looks like we're about ready to start. Cielo's going to be disappearing here so that she can watch the live stream right now. And I will also be disappearing shortly, but you will be hearing my voice. I'm going to be reading the narration. So actors, are you ready to do this?
Yes.
All right, great. Thank you, thank you. So YCP Live Reads presents Rigged by Cielo. Interior, classroom, day. A noisy classroom, students chatter nonstop. Mr. Garcia, the kind teacher, looks tired and frustrated.
Listen up, class. I definitely do not get paid enough. Hey, we are taking signups for class president. If you are interested, talk to me or sign up at the office at the end of the class. Right now, everyone needs to be quiet and start working on your English assignments.
Jack, 17, friendly and fun, leans towards Nia, 17, a quiet, shy girl.
Dude, I think you should sign up.
Me? No way. People will laugh.
Just go for it. Who cares what anyone thinks?
No. Nobody would vote for me. It's so embarrassing.
Jack, Nia, you're supposed to be working quietly.
Sorry, Mr. Garcia. See? Shh. You're gonna get us in trouble.
Jack and Nia focus on their English work. Interior, classroom, later. The students have left and Mr. Garcia works at his desk.
Mr. Garcia, I want to sign up for class president.
Oh, good for you, Jack. Just fill out all the information in the form.
Mr. Garcia passes Jack a clipboard. Jack sits at a desk filling out the form, but writes in Nia's name. Interior, classroom, day.
Okay, we have two candidates for class president, Maria and Nia. Wait, Jack, I thought you had signed up.
Oh, I changed my mind.
All right, so it's Nia and Maria then. Elections are on Friday. Candidates, make sure you're well prepared.
Nia's in shock. Maria, 17, the popular girl, smiles like she's already won.
Good luck, you two.
Nia leans over to Jack.
I know you did this. You signed me up. Look, everyone is already laughing.
Literally nobody's laughing.
Okay, fine. Nobody's laughing. But there's no way I'll be able to beat Maria. Everyone loves her.
I don't know about that, but still, you're the one that always complains about how we get treated.
Well, we don't get treated fairly. Somebody needs to stand up for us.
So that's a yes?
Exterior school day, montage. Nia and Jack make signs. They play around with brushes, throwing paint at each other. They hang posters in front of the school. Nia eats snacks while Jack paints. They finish hanging their last poster. Nia and Jack, exterior quad day. Nia and Jack stare at the poster they just hung.
You should be proud of yourself, for real.
Thanks. This means a lot.
Nia and Jack grab their art supplies and walk into the hall to put them away. Interior, hall, day. Maria tears down one of Nia's posters. Jack's angry. Nia stares with eyes full of sadness.
Sucky posters.
You won't get away with this.
It's okay. It's okay.
Nia picks up the poster and tries to hang it again.
I'm so sorry.
Interior, bathroom, day. Nia stands talking to herself in the bathroom mirror.
If you don't win, it is fine. It's fine. The important thing is that you tried.
Interior, gym, day. Nia and Maria stand at a podium surrounded by decorations and students in chairs excited for the election.
Okay, everyone. Welcome to Election Day. You know the rules. The candidates will be answering the questions you submitted before everyone votes. So let's begin. Question number 1. How would you make a difference in the school? Maria, you may begin.
Maria's friends cheer in the crowd, but it's only them cheering.
Okay, so basically, I believe everyone deserves education and stuff.
Right. But how exactly would you?
Excuse you, I'm not done. But like, also, what if we were to have like ring lights in the bathroom and like, oh my gosh, vending machines in each classroom and
Hey,
like.
thank you, Maria. Nia, you're up.
Maria does a pageant wave from stage and steps aside. Nia walks up to the microphone.
Nia, please answer the question.
She takes a deep breath, finds her confidence.
Of course. Thank you, Mr. Garcia. What I would do to make this school a better place is make sure all students are treated fairly. I would make bullying unacceptable. For example, Maria here makes fun of people for no reason. As class president, I would make sure she's held accountable for that.
Okay. Oh, please. You're so full of it.
Please quiet down. Please quiet down. Next question. What would you do if you saw one of your peers in trouble? Would you help them?
Oh, that's an easy one. It depends if I like them or not.
Nia?
See, I'm not like that. I would help to the best of my ability whoever is in trouble.
Okay, thank you, ladies. I think we've seen enough. Voting will be held outside my classroom.
Maria's friends clap. She blows kisses to the crowd while Nia walks off stage awkwardly. Exterior, classroom, day. Jack sits down at a table with a sign that reads, "Senior election, vote today."
So, like, can I vote already or what?
Yeah, whatever. Just go in the booth already.
Maria walks into the booth, looks around to see nobody is watching, and pulls out of her handbag a stack of pre-filled votes. She shoves them in the box. She walks out of the booth. Nia arrives at the voting table.
You were amazing. Congratulations. Your answers were all great.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I was so nervous. Should I go vote now?
Sure, go ahead.
By the way, thank you so much for your help. You have been so sweet. And look, it doesn't matter what happens now. May the best person win.
She heads into the booth.
Are you gonna go vote for yourself now, troll?
Leave me alone. I'm not doing anything to you.
Whatever.
Exterior gym, day. The gym is packed. Students nervously wait for the results of the election. Maria and Nia stand on stage.
Okay, welcome back for the winner's announcement. It was a close tie, but the winner is...
Mr. Garcia gets cut off by Jack, who runs up to the stage and whispers something in his ear. Mr. Garcia talks to Jack for a few more seconds and then heads back to the microphone.
Maria, you are disqualified. It has been brought to my attention that there were witnesses that saw you rig the votes.
Maria looks at her friends and gives them dirty looks. She yells from the stage.
What is wrong with you? You said you counted right. Now I lost because of you.
Maria, that's enough. Please get off the stage.
She walks off furiously, mumbling to herself.
Nia, you've won. Thank you for being honest and standing up for the right things. I'm very proud of you, and I'm glad you're going to be the class president.
Thank you, Mr. Garcia.
Nia looks to Jack.
Oh my God!
You won, dude.
Nia
Oh
runs
my
from the
God.
stage and hugs Jack.
Thank you for signing me up without my permission.
You're so welcome.
Woo, the end. Woo. Awesome.
Oh my God.
That was so great. Oh my gosh. That was so much fun.
It was.
Oh, you all did
That was
such a
really-
wonderful job. Amazing. Amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, Cielo, hey, how did you feel? What was that like for you?
It was really exciting and it was really wonderful, like, to see it.
Was that like kind of how you imagined when you were
Yeah.
writing it?
Exactly like it.
And I know, oh, you guys did such a great job. You brought it to life. That was super fabulous.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Absolutely. So actors, do you have any advice that you'd like to give Cielo or any of the other YCP students or filmmakers who are watching the live reads?
Well, I think it was wonderful, Cielo. It was a real privilege to read your script and to say your words out loud. I loved how you've taken something that's personal to you and that you understand and that you know and that you live with, and you've courageously have put it forward to share. you know, for others to dive into the story. And to me, that's one of the most important things that any artist should be doing, and that's to be honest with your work. And so I applaud you, and I encourage you to continue doing that, because it's a wonderful thing.
Thank you so much for being a part of it.
I agree. Thank you so much for allowing us to do this, for having Little America be a part of this.
Yeah.
Cielo, I think that you're a really wonderful writer, and I hope that you consider that for the future. It's great to see that you are using this platform to send a beautiful message and encourage girls to be courageous and to stand up for what they believe in.
Thank you so much.
Yes, congratulations on a great script. Honestly, it was a privilege to be able to read your work and just continue working hard, because hard work always pays off.
Thank you.
You're the best place to be doing this business.
Yeah.
Cielo, congratulations. This industry is going to be better because of you and peers like yourself. And you know, we talk a lot about diversity and representation, and you, as, I don't know how you personally identify, a young woman of color, a young person of color, a Latinx person. I think that our narratives are important, they're worthy, they're urgent, and it's really, it's something so beautiful to be able to authentically tell your story and not just get a seat at the table, but let's create our own tables. You know, nothing has to fit into a neat category. And I think the best advice I would give you is to look for allies and collaborators and partners in crime in this industry. And sometimes they may not be the flashiest people or the people with a publicist that gets them, you know, the most followers and the most hashtags. Look for honesty, look for people that are not in it just for themselves and for the hype, but really about authenticity in storytelling and looking beyond entertainment. But the craft that you are developing really is a tool for change. It's a tool that opens people's minds, that excites them, that lets them see their humanity. So I would say it's sacred, and you're a vessel of that. So it's a beautiful gift. Congratulations.
Thank you so much for that. That was really nice.
That was amazing. Thank you all for that great feedback and great advice. Any of you like to share what some of your favorite parts of the script were? Favorite moments?
Yeah. Well, mine is my relationship with Nia, because I feel like I really am with Jearnest like that in real life. And
In
like,
real life.
it started from a script.
Little America.
It became like a real life, and then we just get to play our real relationship once more. So I love that relationship was very beautiful.
Yeah, and I can say the same. It felt like it was wonderful to get to work with John again in a kind of similar roles where he's still teaching us and stuff like that. I thought it was to have this opportunity and doing it with the script. I think that I really love every part of it. I don't have a favorite part. I really like everything of it. Yeah.
I love the banter and the humor a lot.
Yeah.
You know, I think it just jumped off the page, and I kind of wish I wasn't the teacher and was one of the students. I actually told my son about this, and he asked me what I'm playing. I said the teacher, but I really wish I was one of the students. And he was like, "Dad, those days are over."
I think Maria did a great job too.
But the humor was great. I really enjoyed it, and you know, we all need to laugh a little more these days. So I really appreciated that.
Yeah.
My favorite part was being able to play a high school student. I feel much more comfortable being a student opposite Jearnest and Gustavo, because I still feel like a high school student at heart, and I take good care of myself. But you know, the scene where you had the two contenders for the presidency doing the speeches was so good. And I feel like I felt this, the timing and the comedy and like the sarcasm from like, you know, Mean Girls or Clueless, like you really hit that genre really well. Yeah, that was cool. I'm a big Mean Girls fan, so.
Me too.
A brown Regina George here.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you all so much. That was fabulous. I loved it. I think that is it. I think that's the end of the show. Cielo, thank you again for letting us showcase your script. And thank you to our audience for tuning in and supporting YCP students. Please join us on Friday, May 8th at 1 p.m. when we'll be back here with the cast of Elena Avalor reading a script from students from Desert Willow Middle School in Palmdale, California. Also, for all of our YCP students, there's a short assignment that accompanies this reading that you'll receive shortly. And for anyone else who wants to follow along, you can take our short quiz on Facebook and Instagram. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. And remember, we are live on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, always at 1 p.m. So see you next Friday on YCP Live Reads. Bye.
Bye. Thank you so much.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Love you guys.
So exciting.
Bye.